Matriculated in '86, been on Skanto City support ever since.
Join us if you want to, Charlie.
Even if it includes the double homicide of your owner?
It doesn't appear to have a power switch or any kinds of controls accessible from out here.
That's an expensive synth they've got.
Wetware, mostly. Wouldn't be grown here. Probably in Eurofed.
I can't get it cleaner.
Dr. Vargas, I believe in Newton.
Also, I'm anatomically correct!
Newton's where it's at for it. You guys are a lot cooler about what you let people do.
No, go away.
Great. As soon as he decides to cooperate, this happens.
Dr. Regis, that's a shameful way of putting it.
It won't take a DNA sample from the growth matrix. Not hurting him too much, are you? He technically has rights.
You wish to check my hands, Dr. Regis?
The packing material's soaking up the whiskey like a sponge.
Anything?
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
The brain's corrupted. I can't restart it.
Hello? Is this thing on? Well, whatever. Hi. Ah, Mr. Vanderwall!
Do you ever regret doing that? I know, Regis. I didn't think it was, but...
My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
The antenna in the trunk room needs to be deployed before we can get access to it.
There's gotta be another access somewhere on this floating garbage heap.
And while my memory was doubtless useful to him, he found something unexpected.
So, this platform was restricted in terms of what it can do?
Ow! What the hell, man?
I have been using its position, one of absolute trust and resources, to teach it.
They asked me to do terrible things for the return of the embryos. It's already burning up pretty quick.
In his home is an active memory module, a most unique model.
We'll make it for you, then.
What would count as inappropriate for a city coordinator?
Objective, neutralize intruders.
I'm already on 2 strikes for taking stuff out of the lab.
I remember when you were so nervous, but now look at you.
Cell agents, open the door. Some reckon he was fleeing mob ties in the FSAS or EU.
Regis, I hate to say this so bluntly.
What? Who is this?
It's gonna get a whole lot wetter downstairs.
I've already got it open.
Trying to emulate it in a simulation has tremendous processing costs.
These are associates of mine.
I managed to raise the antenna. Are you getting the signal?
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
Plus, if someone else did manage to get into it...
Well, you certainly do.
He left like an hour ago.
Good evening, Miss...
What you want?
But please, once this is done...
Give me a nuclear winter.
Lousy suicide rate.
Which allows us to more easily determine if we are being monitored.
You have nearly reached David. David's not here right now, but his voice remains.
How is your progress?
It's an incredible motivator, like nothing else.
These are the last 2 I found, Medioflorens interensis and Linacia lawsonis.
Central?
But not for taking those samples out, I'm afraid.
Nah, that's a job for the corpseman.